It is affecting your pocket. Casper TNG's show in where is it? Edmonton canceled. So this is the flyer here. It says, due to travel issues, Casper TNG show this weekend will be postponed to later date. We apologize for any inconvenience. Refunds are available upon request, and current tickets will be valid for new dates once confirmed. We wish so should you wish to keep them? Thank you. Now this is one post. There's other posts that say differently of why that the show didn't happen.
Yeah, people are saying that the GGs have a hit on him in Edmonton. I saw that in like a post or like a comment, but anyone could say anything, right?
Yeah, anyone could say anything, but like to me, I feel like there was another post that said something about, yeah, we ain't doing a show over there, or they're not having them because of social media antics.
Big up Yegbuzz.
It was Yegbuzz, I think I saw it on. Let me see if I can. Oh, here it is. So Toronto rapper Casper TNG had his Edmonton show canceled tonight due to alleged beef with he has in Toronto.
Okay, and then it's the same post.
Same post. Okay. All right, and that's Edmonton and Winnipeg. So 2 shows canceled. Is this working?
No, and I think it's unfortunate that Casper has to like bear the responsibility because he did seem like he wasn't too involved. He doesn't really get too involved in like the online antics. And musically, I think he's the strongest out of like this entire quote unquote civil war.
His music was actually doing the best.
And relevant. And it's like his old tracks still hit and the new tracks are hitting. And I know that he got on live for a little bit. And of course he's going to defend his little brother who got, jumped at a Raptors game. So it's like, I can understand that protective instinct. It's just unfortunate that he's kind of doing the right thing, but he's being penalized because of the affiliation and association. But bro, this guy probably had the show organized, booked it. H Block Goons were supposed to open up for him. Remember the white kids I interviewed? They were supposed to open up for him in Edmonton. I'm sure that was a big deal for them.
Yeah.
And validating for them, being like, yo, we're about to open for Casper.
Yeah, and I'm sure there was a bag that he was going to go collect too. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free.
I'm sure 100%.
Yeah.
A big bag, probably. Maybe not the biggest bag, but like a bag that's worthy of going to Edmonton and Winnipeg for sure.
It's going to be a sold out show. So they're going to give him a good bag.
Yeah. And this is legal money. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing the right things. It's just unfortunate that like, the people that you affiliate or associate yourself with can affect your life.
Yes. This is a direct result of Toronto rap beef. Toronto ain't trying to book him, period. Keep in mind, and I won't let out the bag who he signed to, but he signed.
What?
Yes.
To a major? Are you talking about like Streamium or like, are you talking about like, okay, so just say he signed to Sony. Just say it.
I'm not saying he signed to any company in particular. I'm just saying he signed, and I'm saying it's a major. There's not many to choose from. I'll let you know when the cameras are off, but for the people out there in the audience, this nigga signed.
What?
And he's still losing opportunities.
Even the label can't even be like, no.
The label can't even help you, bro. So then what's the point? Like, these guys are beefing, and the only thing it's doing is hurting their pockets. Going back to what I was asking before. Like, there's no benefit because you lost 2 shows, and your label can't even help you retain these shows. It doesn't matter how much they try to clean you up, put you on a contract, and then you have publicists and everything working for you. If you're radioactive, you're radioactive.
But why can't like the promoters or these companies just increase security presence to ensure that nothing goes down?
Because then that cuts into their profit margin.
I understand.
Why am I want to break even with some guy that makes me have to hire 10 times more security when I can get the guy who doesn't make me have to hire extra security and maybe still pack out the place? Or I'll take half of the audience and still make my money exactly the amount of money that I would have made if I booked this guy, Casper, instead, have the full sold out stadium or still sold out place, but I had to pay extra for security or extra security at least. So it still works out to the same. I may as well get the Maskeen to come in, bro.
Yeah, I mean, definitely for music, like it's probably pays more to be Miskeen. You're gonna get more opportunities, I would say.
At this point, duh. Because these guys, like I told you, and I didn't want to put that out there, but he signed and the label can't help him. That's why I mentioned that. Because if he was just independent, like, all right, fine. But like at least the label can say, hey, listen, don't worry, we'll make sure that nothing happened. We don't care what you say, bro.
Okay, I have a question. Do you feel like a big reason why they may have postponed his show was because the person he's beefing with happens to be top 5? Like, what if it was just some random Toronto, like, dude, he's beefing that maybe isn't as quote unquote name brand or notable? Like, because I feel like for people who are maybe not tapped into the scene, the name top 5 still carries weight.
Yes.
Even in England, I'm like, because I'm thinking, could this guy do a show in England? They might be like, maybe top 5 has connections there too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't know if it's top 5. I think it's like you could insert other rapper name as long as it gets as much attention.
But who gets more attention than top 5 or as much?
That's the thing. There's not really many people who get as much attention. You know what I'm saying? But if he was able to have like if there was Chains taken with another crew or whatever, and it got a lot of attention because Chains getting taken gets a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When people get into skirmishes at places, that gets attention. So you could switch 5 or the GGs and put somebody else in there, and it'll still get a lot of attention. Maybe not as much, but it'll get a lot. Because those activities that happen.
Okay, but how long is Casper expected to kind of like push back his career to combat this like new issue? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long is it going to affect his ability to do shows across the country?
Well, listen, man, they better hurry up and figure out that time length, because I was thinking about this the last few days while putting the show together. None of the people that we're talking about are youngins, bro.
Yeah, it's funny because like I remember them like when they were younger, so I feel like in my mind like they're not old heads or like
they're your peers, bro.
They're my peers. They're like 90s. So I'm like, damn,
man, them should know better.
You know when you realize you're not young anymore?
No, because when I was young, I used to look at all these rappers that I used to listen to until I got older, and now I'm hosting these shows, and I realize we're literally the same age. Like when I bump into Smith and Wesson, I'm like, oh shit, we're the same age. But when I was listening to you as a kid, I always thought you guys were older than me. No, so these guys, they're the same age as you. You're not a youngin'. You're not Unk yet.
Yeah.
But you're going towards Unk status.
I would say I'm Unk status.
There's people who are already calling you that. Right? Yeah. So if there's people calling you that, there's people calling these guys that, and they're not acting like Unks, bro. They're acting like fucking kids.
Okay, Friday, I have a question because I feel like you provided the best reporting of this entire thing. Me and my boys, we've been entertained and informed based on like your takes, you know? What do you think should happen?
I think they not necessarily should piece it up. They should just agree to not be friends and make it where they let the people know that if anything is happening, it's not going to get messed up because they have issues. They have to prove that to the point where it's like almost book 2 of those guys into the same place and nothing happens. And then that's the only way it can be proven. Because, and that's like a pipe dream, bro. Ain't nobody really trying to take that risk.
Well, okay, I don't think it's about them as individuals. It's about their crews. It's about the dudes who are riding for them, the dudes who are in the background masked up, who want to avenge their homie. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe if we were in like a concert hall, maybe they each only had 3 entourage, no straps. No straps. Everyone's super searched. And these guys are in the same, they might grill each other. They might even have a little scuffle, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't escalate further. So it's like,
but you still got to go outside after.
You do, but they gotta time it. The venue has to be like, okay, we're picking up K Money at like 200 hours or whatever, and then we gotta pick up top 5 at this. I don't know, like
that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of extra work. You're like,
guess what? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just book some other people.
Okay, so what was your take on a potential Drake mediation?
I say that the only people who can make this cool at this point is Drizzy and them. Right? I don't know about the Casper TNG part, because that's a whole other side beef. But
I know who Casper signed to now.
Well, don't say it on camera.
Okay. Oh man.
But I will say this, because our next story and every kind of story is kind of melding into each other.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.